Hello, this is Gwenno Dafydd from the alternative BBC. Yes, the bathroom broadcasting coach is broadcasting and coaching yet again from her bathroom. And today is the 1st of May. Today is the International Day of the Worker, and it's session 40. And today I'm going to be talking about the carrot and the stick. Yesterday we looked at procrastination and how it robs you of your time. Time that could be spent in working towards your goals. Now, your goals during the COVID crisis may be quite modest, like not ending up looking like a beached whale. That's one of my goals. At the end of this time, or having transformed a rough patch of dandelions and weeds into a cheerful little patio, or an even bigger goal of really growing your business online, or writing a book, or whatever. It really is very much up to you and what you feel you're capable of doing. Now, what is the carrot and the stick? Well, it's a term that's used often in education, and having an educational background, I trained as a teacher, I was very aware of it. So I looked up today to try and find out, well, where did that meaning come from? And apparently it was from donkey races. So one donkey was persuaded to go further forward with a carrot, and then another donkey was persuaded to go further forward in the race by being hit on its backside with a thorny stick. Some people react well to one sort of encouragement, and others do better with the other. Now, sometimes education is a combination of both. So I would prefer to call them consequences rather than rewards and punishments, which they actually are. Great positive consequences for great positive work. And on the opposite side, you have negative consequences for negative behaviour. So, for example, with children, if they behave well, you encourage them by saying, well, I'll give you an additional 5 minutes to play on the blocks in the sandpit, or they may say, well, if you really tidy up your room, then we can go and see the ducks in the park, or whatever. And that is also translated into a working environment where someone will say, if you continue to work and hit your business targets for the next few months, you will get a new job, you will be given a new position with more power, with more money, etc., etc. So that's an encouragement factor. So the negative consequences of negative behaviour are, if you're a juvenile delinquent, the negative consequences of breaking the law would be prison. If you're a child and you have negative consequences, then you could have lines, detention, the naughty step, no sweeties for a week, get your room, young lady, right now. Whatever those things are, there are consequences for the type of behaviour that you choose. And I prefer to have carrots rather than sticks. I usually end up with sticks when I'm trying to deal with my tax. We talked about procrastinating, and actually the negative consequences is that I end up missing out on Christmas parties because I'm always putting off my tax. So as you see, it's always better to go for a positive consequence than a negative one. Now, sometimes action creates consequences that are unexpected, and sometimes inaction causes consequences as well. So that's what I'm going to be looking at tomorrow: consequences of action and consequences of inaction. So basically, you make that decision. Would you prefer to have carrots or sticks? It's up to you, really. So those things that you want to aim for, your aims. I've said to myself that once I can organise a Zoom meeting, I will have access to some friends that I'm not able to meet up with. So I worked very, very hard, and today I am very proud to say that I've managed to organise a Zoom meeting myself. Not just join one, but to create one. Now that's going to give me a lot of freedom, and I'm going to reward myself by having a blinking good laugh with them. So have a think about your character. What are those things that you like to reward yourself for good behavior for? And what are those things that in some ways they are negative consequences? Everything has a consequence, good or bad. Make sure it's a good one. So if you need some more resources, go and check out my group on Facebook on Gwenno Dafydd Leadership and Public Speaking Coaching. There's some lovely stuff there about the tulip gardens in Holland and some virtual tours around the Guggenheim Museum and all sorts of things, really. And if you want to be coached personally by me, then do get in touch with me. My website is up and running. It's full of testimonials. Go and check it out, www.gwennodafydd.co.uk. Diolch yn fawr. Keep safe and sing. Bye.